Okay, this video is the second part of section 6.1, Early Numeration Systems. That'll be super quick. We're just finishing up the Roman numerals. Okay, so just to kind of really quickly recap, the rules for Roman numerals are as follows. If you have them in order from biggest to smallest, you just add them up. If you have these ones, so the I, the X, and the C, or one, combination, you just add those up as well if you have more than one. So if you have like three X's, that would be 10 times 3, which is 30. Okay, or 10 plus 10 plus 10 is 30. And then finally, number 3, the only ones that you can subtract are going to be from the right are going to be the I, the X, and the C. Remember that we have that if the smaller numeral is on the left side of the bigger one, you subtract. So this would be like saying 5 minus 1 is 4, whereas if it's the other way, you do 5 plus 1 is 6. Okay, so, and just also a reminder, here are the Roman numerals. In case you did not write them down, go ahead and do that real quickly. So we're on letter B, and we have an interesting combination for this one. So we have an M, which is 1,000. Okay, so that's 1,000. We have a C, which is 100. D, which is 500. X, which is a 10, L, which is a 50, and this one is a 5. So already just kind of looking at it, you can kind of see it's a weird combination, okay? So we're going to have to do some pairing off here of some sort. Okay, you can see right away that in the middle we have this backwards order here where C and D, you have the smaller one before the bigger one, and you also have it here. So I'm going to go ahead and pair those two together, okay? So doing that is going to give me, let's see, 500 minus 100 is 400. So far I have 1,000. There's this one, 400. And then this is going to be 50 minus 10, which is 40. So 1,440, and then bring down the 5. That's it. Okay. You can definitely check these online with the simulator if you don't feel comfortable, making sure that they're correct. You're more than welcome to. Okay, just make sure you try it first, though. Now we're going to go backwards. So we have 579, and we want to write that as a Roman numeral. So just like the one before, I'm going to actually not like the one before. I'm going to go ahead and remember what 500 is. 500 is a D, I believe. So we're going to go ahead and put D first for 500. And then we have 79. So we can do a couple things. We can do 7 of those X's, which is going to be kind of lengthy. Okay, or we can go ahead and choose to do L, because remember L is the same as 50 and 2 X's, because that would be 50 plus 10 plus 10. So this is 50 plus 10 plus 10, and that gives me my 70. Okay. And then finally we have our 9. So I could do again 9 of these, but I feel like that's going to be too spacious. So I'm going to go ahead and just do IX, because this means, so this part right here means 1 and this means 10. So we're actually going to subtract it, which would be 10 minus 1 equals 9. Okay. And this would be my answer for letter C. Okay, moving on. And I encourage you to try these by yourself first, see if you can get it before I give you the answer. Okay, we have 473. So I'm not going to do 4 C's. I mean, I could, but I want to try to use my rules here. So I'm going to go ahead and do a 500 and put a C in front of it, because that means it would be 500 minus 100 is 400. Okay, and then for 70, I'm going to do the same thing I did over here. So L, X, and X, that's going to give me 50 plus 10 plus 10 is 70, and then 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Letter E is 6,125. So it looks like I have 6,000s now. So the thousand is the mean. It's that M. That's how I always remember using my knowledge of the Spanish. Un mil is, it starts with an M. Okay. So I would have 6 M's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of a lengthy number here. 125. So 100. There's my CN. And then 25 would be 2 x's, and then 5 is just going to be the v. It's kind of a long one, okay? And last but not least, remember this is for this one. Last but not least, we have another Roman numeral that we want to convert to Hindu Arabic. Remember that Hindu Arabic is the number language that we're used to, okay? We have a D, which is 500, so I'm going to put that up here. It's 500. This one is a 50. This is a 10. This is a 10. It's a 1. So it looks like it's going in from biggest to smallest. So all we have to do is add everything. So 5,000. Oh, where am I getting 5,000 from? 500, okay? 50 plus 10 plus 10 plus 1 is going to be 71. So 571 looks like the number here. And that is it. Okay, so if you need any help, let me know. Thanks for watching.